Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more of This is the Police 2. We're going straight into a raid on the home of the leader of the Woodsman gang. Now, we didn't get any intel for this one initially, so we're going in a little bit blind, I think. It's hard to know what we really need, so I'm just going to take stuff I think is quite useful. So I assume there's going to be traps around. Being able to see a bit further, probably pretty good. I'm going to try and not get... Oh, I think a lockpicking definitely is something that's needed. And moving a bit further. Let's go with that. French. Again, we'll take the traps. Lockpicking vision. What's this one? Being able to highlight everyone on the map is probably something that's good to have in the mix somewhere. Traps. Vision. Lockpicking. The policeman spends his remaining actions and finishes his move. During the opponent's move, the cop can fire... They're kind of like an Overwatch thing. Maybe. Right in front of the enemy without them even noticing. I think I'm going to go with a bit of hiding. Movement. Someone who can climb over stuff's probably a good idea. Maybe knocking out a bit longer and the ferret hidey thing. Does he even have a baton? He does. Okay, that's fine. Go again. Lockpicking, traps, vision. I don't think there's any bomb. We can try the freeze buddy thing. Traps, lockpicking, vision. I'll do a freeze buddy. Or maybe we'll do the interrogation thing, because that gives us 2 shots, I think, at getting the locations down pat. Arrest the gang leader and take her to the car. Okay. Okay, so we have no intel going into this. Got an is that an entrance? I mean, I don't know. It's all kind of... So if I do that, I can actually see in the house. Okay, so we've got a door at the back. We got some open windows. Well, yeah, 2 in this room. Okay. I don't know if anyone can get under here. It's possible. I think I'll take him here for now.
We have visual.
Okay, so we got guys outside. Confirmed. We'll find out later if he can get in there, I suppose. So we should bring people around here this way. The windows we could get in. Haven't seen any traps yet. Doesn't mean there isn't any. Who's this? This is Marshall. Okay. I think we'll take another one up this way. I guess we'll go Woolback. As we know there's a hostile. But then I might take more of them around this way through the open gate and the side and the windows. Yeah, he's not doing anything. Interesting. Yeah, so here... Yeah, he can't get through that. I mean, I only wondered because it looks like it was raised a little bit, but yeah, it's a no-go. Interesting we can't shelter behind that rock, but we can this one. Let's go here first, see if we see anyone else. Doesn't look like it. He didn't move last time. It's because there's no cover. He might just be stuck in the open. Can't really get him to cover, though. Ah, no. Who actually has the high jump? And who's this? Hodges. So actually, neither of them will be able to get in this entrance because this wall. Who's my guy that's got the cricket thing? Marshall, who's here. I wonder if it might be better to
Roger.
bring Marshall round. I should have thought about that to deal with this guy. And I'm going to pull Woolback back and kind of bring him back up towards these guys. Do I take the chance? Maybe.
We have visual.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
580.
Oh no. Oh shit. Yeah, well that happens, I guess. See, you can't get cover behind here either.
580.
But he can here. Right, I want to get some eyes on the inside of this room.
We have visual.
Is that her? Margaret Olsen, yeah, she's the target. Okay. Let's come up behind barbecue. If one of those guys turns around, we're screwed. Yep. It's probably mission over.
590.
What happened? Did he miss? I think he missed. Damn, she's alerted. Shit. I think we're gonna retry, I think. What do you mean I should have used the skill to check where everyone was before I started the game? Oh god, he's downed. Right. Let's retry mission. Yes. It's early enough that I don't feel too bad about that. This is all still set up like this. I don't know that we do need someone to go around over that fence. So I won't take another high jump guy. Let's just do that. We'll sort of speed run this initial part. We'll send Marshall around though. It gives him the option of going in that way. French. There's Marshall. All right, so we know we got a guy there. Let's just bring some up to take care of that group. I think as long as we have a stun grenade. What has Marshall got? He's got pepper spray and a baton. What has Woolbag got? I want someone with a stun grenade, ideally, which sounds like Fletcher. So
Roger.
it doesn't look like there's many enemies the other way. So I think we might only need to take a couple of cops around the side. I'll take 3 for safety. We'll take Woolbag up as well.
Roger.
You guys, let's bring you around.
Roger. Roger.
Let's deal with this end a bit more. So it doesn't look like he moves. So I think let's sort of group up around this rock, or at least we have cover.
We have visual. 580.
Because it feels like a stun grenade would quite take care of that group quite well. But we'll have to do that next turn, obviously.
We have visual. $580.
Alright, as far as we can tell, there's no one else in the house. Great, he didn't see us. Yeah, he saw him. We should be okay. Alright, so let's take care of this dude first. Assuming you got a baton. I hope you have. He does. I think there was only one that wasn't there. I think we lockpick the window.
Roger.
Give us a route into the house. She might come through there. I'm going to take this position. Don't even really... Well, I suppose I could just arrest him in this turn. Let's get it done.
On the ground.
Now, the thing is that the stun grenade is going to go loud. She'll probably hear it. Do I just try and take them down without that? Obviously, we can bonk these two on the head. And maybe a third guy as well, which would leave him. Now, he didn't move last time. This was the only guy that moved, so maybe we can? Wait a minute. So let's check. Marshall has a baton. Fletcher does not. Woolbag does. Okay. But he does have pepper spray, Fletcher. I don't want to alert her right now. I want to try and take her silently. Okay, let's do it this way. Wait a minute. Fletcher doesn't... Okay, he doesn't have...
Roger.
We're going to try this. This is Marshall. So we're going to go for you.
Roger.
And we're going to pepper spray you. You're relying on that one guy not turning around. So of course he does. The others are all stunned at least.
590.
I missed. She is live now though, and she'll probably see my guy. God, I can't believe she's got any actions left though. So that might be alright for us. Now let's deal with this situation first. So I think we arrest you.
Get on the ground.
I arrest you in the name of the law. Taser not that effective. Well, we've gone loud now. Maybe Fletcher just lobs his stun grenade in at the guy. We'll Bag can't arrest him, can he? He can bop him on the head, though. Knock him out for another turn or two. Donk. So let's arrest.
Get on the ground.
He's out. He's out. Woolbag's out of turns. Let's just get ready to do that next turn. I think Hodges has got a baton. Should we just walk up to her and bop her on the head? Hey.
Roger.
Now we've got to get her to the car. I'm wondering if they might send reinforcements out. So I'm actually going to run a couple of guys to kind of give us cover when we're extracting her. So they can take care of that, can't they? Let's move you back down towards the car. Now I didn't see any packages or anything. Yeah, let's move these guys first. And we'll sort of take up some defensive positions, I think.
Get on the ground.
Now we've got to pick her up. Okay, so let's take care of these guys.
On the ground. Roger. Get on the ground.
Right, and let's again just run down here. We'll take up a bit of a defensive position. I guess we'll start running back. Nothing yet. But we got to get out the house. So is he okay? He hasn't got a Charles Atlas thing, but it does feel like he can move pretty quick. We'll have to go out by the door. So why don't you kind of come here? That'll do. You can use the cruiser. All right, so everyone else is kind of in a covering position now around our exit. It's really just about getting this guy out. Couple more turns ought to do it. Clear so far. They better hurry up if they're coming. Nope. Looks like we're good. All right. There we go. Job done. Nice. Bonuses for everyone. French. What should we take you into next? Maybe a little bit of stealth. That's always useful. Muradin. Okay. Yeah, let's give you a speed. Kind of give everyone. We'll try and give everyone at least 1 point in everything, I think. So again, stealth could be useful. Charlie. Yeah, let's go with stealth. Woolbag. I'm actually going to make you a top negotiator as you're already on a couple of pips. There we go. You arrested the leader and took down the gang. All that remains is to wait for your well-deserved reward. The money gets transferred from central office, and all that bureaucracy can take several days. Okay, so we might need to find other ways to generate the 20k we need. But a good day. A good day. Let's wait for everyone to get back. Any debits? Nope. Now, he will have got quite a lot today. I wonder how many he got because of all the low-hanging fruit he got to pick. Oh, we got loads. Are we worried yet? Okay, slow down, guy. Slow down. Right. So he's going to pick everything, isn't he? Oh, well. I don't think we missed out on that much, if I'm honest. Oh well, nothing for me. Huh. What happens now? Okay, that's a lot of cops. Let's do it.
What? I forgot to give you your parking pass?
I have my pass.
Didn't Jesus tell you not to drink?
That's right. I don't drink. I already went through that ordeal, but you... no. Well, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, I'm not ashamed. You can be sure of that.
You know, it's hard to handle some things alone. And sometimes help comes from somewhere you wouldn't expect.
You can say that again.
When I needed help, it was an old man named Tarek Palm, former pastor. They say he was kicked out of the church because he went crazy. I don't know the whole story. Maybe he lost his mind, but he sure didn't lose his instincts. He immediately saw the two things that were ruining my life: lies and stubbornness. So he locked me in the basement.
Lost his mind. Must have been a smart guy.
He locked me up in the basement with the Bible, the Koran, and the Torah. And he told me that he didn't care what I was going to believe, but every righteous man, whatever he believed, had to go through these 3 steps. And the first step is when you choose principles over honesty. And the second step is when you choose honesty over principles. And the third is when you don't need to choose at all, because honesty is your only principle. Now, old man Palm said that he would bring me water every morning and ask, "What stage are you on, son?" 3 weeks later, I answered, "On the 3rd, Father." And he let me go. I was a changed man, but I lied about the 3rd stage. I was still stuck on the 2nd one.
Well, I guess that makes you a cheat. And I'm not going to play cards with you. Don't even ask.
The competition between us, maybe it was stupid, but...
It was only stupid when you won it.
I cheated, Jack. I won because Lily helped me. Brought me a pile of papers with lots of leads, and somehow this one was stuck in with the other papers. Of course, I was going to phone it in right then and there, but then I thought, what will happen if I call? The feds will arrest you. But what then? Would that be the end of it? No, of course not. There'll be reporters, there'll be some kind of investigation, and everyone will be on the hook. Lily, the other cops, our ordinary townspeople, everyone. It's hard to imagine how this would hit our town. Jack, I'm sure you understand. Lily wanted me to take things over gradually, so we could work together for a few days and keep everything calm, right? But you could keep things even calmer. You can leave early in the morning. You can disappear, and no one else in Sharpwood will ever hear from you. It'll be like you were never here. Like you got off the bus, you took one breath of icy air, and immediately decided you needed to get out of here. I mean, after all, who would hide from justice in a freezer? Don't be ashamed, Jack. Drink up. You haven't got through this yet. I have.
I need to talk to Liam Henderson. I know, but it's important. Yes, I'll hold.
Something tells me old Carl, or whatever the hell his name was, ain't going to be taking up the role. Damn.
How, Jack? How could I let this happen? Who could have done this?
Captain Carter caught a bunch of scumbags lately. And he made a lot of enemies. Any one of those cocksuckers could have decided
Anyone could. Anyone could. Anyone could have. But someone did. Anyone could, but someone decided. How did I let this happen?
We will try to find
Of course we'll try, Jack. Of course we'll try.
the one who did this will be punished. I have no doubt.
You have no doubt. Of course you have no doubt. The person who did this has to be punished. What else could happen?
Lily, we did everything we could. You did everything you could.
Of course. Even more. I did more. More than necessary. More than this fucking town can take.
Sheriff Reed wants to know who's behind the murder of Captain Carter, so why string her along? The neckties are perfectly suited for the role of assassins. Who, if not them, could have done something so horrible? Yeah, we just need to piece it together, frame them for it. Man in a red tie. We don't even need to look at this, I'm sure. We've got 5 slots. Didn't drink, so he's going to stand there with the Bible. Swings a cane, get punched in the face. Oop. Exit the van. Ordered into the van. There we go. No? What am I missing here? Bert the Land Southgate, a member of the Necktie Gang. He killed Britt Carter under his boss's orders. Carter was a serious threat to the operation. Right. No Fletcher? That's okay. Oh, Birch. Hey, Mr. He's not even alcoholic. Look, Mr. Nash, I'm back and I'm ready for action. I hope you didn't catch all the criminals without me. Aronovich. Last night a childhood friend of mine suddenly came to visit me from Ripton. His family kicked him out of his house. It's an ugly situation. We talked until morning. It seems like he's seriously thinking about committing suicide. I don't think it's a good idea to leave him alone. I'll take the day off, okay? Yeah, we had loads of cops come on shift, so... Yesterday on a dare I swallowed a pine cone. Now I feel like I've got butterflies in my stomach, but not like when you fall in love. More like when you swallow a pine cone. I call Kanayan. He says that I'll digest the thing eventually, but it'd be better for me to stay in bed and not make any sudden movements, so I don't accidentally puncture anything in there, okay? Yeah, fine. What's Galahad got? Tomorrow my aunt is going to the Congo to volunteer for 6 months. She wants to help build water towers and escape this awful cold. She's a geologist by profession, but I think God meant for her to be a hairdresser. She gives me amazing haircuts. Can I have the day off so she can give me a trim before she leaves? That's not a good enough reason, Galahad, but I don't want to risk you turning hostile. A neighbour asked me to help her sew a wedding dress for her daughter. The patterns are going to take all day, so I'm going to take the day off, okay? What material are you using? I'm using a light sackcloth. My neighbour doesn't have the money for normal fabric. Yeah, go on then. I want you loyal again. Mr. Nash, oh my God, someone's got to come in. Mr. Nash, I've been working for days and I didn't have the time or energy to go take a shower. I'm having trouble breathing over the smell of my sweat. I don't want to make it hard on the other guys. Yeah, I think it goes bad if you make him come in. So how many have we got? Loads still. We're fine. Even with all those crying off, we got loads. Auto assign. Let's make sure the top bods all have... Tell you what, Adkins, I'd quite like for you to have a baton. So why don't we take one off of... Random. So Random can have pepper spray. And yeah, that'd be fine. And Adkins, have a baton and a stun grenade. Let's go. Alright, we've got lots of people here. So, okay, first of all, I was looking at photos of me as a kid and remembering how the boys and me cooked baked beans over open fire. So I smell it, so we'll go with that for now. Oh, I've realised as well that the cost goes up depending on how many cops you have on. So we've got to keep an eye on that. Not picky. A damn fine slice of cherry pie. Alright, let's do that. My family hates beans, but I love them. I heard that today's soup's going to be great. I mean... Yeah, maybe. Go with that for now. Not picky. They say the hot dogs are bad for your health. I say that's nonsense. Can anything that tastes so good be so bad? We'll leave that for now. Not picky. My brother went abroad and brought us back some exotic fruits. I tried a little of everything and then got sick. I'm done eating fruit. I prefer to drink beer. Never had any problems with beer. We're not going to have beer, but we could have cola. Quite quite expensive is the only thing. Maybe just a water. My fridge broke. I've been eating canned ham. I'm sick of the smell. Oh, so he doesn't want ham. Okay. No one else is picky. So he doesn't want the ham, which we still do have the beans there, so I think that could be okay. Chili's got beans in it. No one said they didn't want anything in the chili. So I think maybe we go for that. Spent the budget. No one moaned. Hooray! All right, we're still not giving anyone grenades. $100 in the theatre. That's good. Now, let's see how much stuff I've got I could sell. A lot of stuff I'm going to keep. Like one of the gold bars I could sell maybe and make a decent bit of money off that. Still got 2 others. Anna. Oh, I've got loads of diesel fuel. Why don't I sell a few of these? Now the boots. Did Laurie, was she the one who gave me loads of money for the boots? Oh, I could turn a profit buying the boots and then selling them back to her. I mean, I can't be bothered to check how much else could be like bought for profit or not. Let me sell a few of these as well. Well, let's go back to Stefanovic. And if we buy her boots... I mean, we'll just make like an insane profit on this, right? If I go back to Laurie, sell the boots. Where has she gone? Where are the boots? Here they are. We'll keep an eye on the price, though. It remains the same. It remains the same. We're like tripling our money on these boots. We'll keep a couple of sets. That was pretty good, right? I think we made about $5,000 on that or something. So I don't think the money will come in time to pay people. So but let's not go too wild. Actually, do I have calendar just to show me when the payment's due? Because I can't remember. Oh well. I think it gives me a day's notice anyway.
557 in progress.
A drunken worker threw a grenade into his boss's office, but it failed to explode. Yeah, that's not awesome. So let's send some of the rookies out. Ink, 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 ink. We need someone with about 700, so why don't we also send Potts? She's generally got a pretty good handle on things.
$518 in progress.
This bakery again, but this time it's because pies are sold out. I thought they're not poisoning anyone this time. A young guy is smashing up a bakery because his favourite peach pies are sold out. So again, let's kind of backfill a little bit from the guys who are a bit lower down. I mean, I could just make it up out of them, really. How are we looking stats-wise? Not too bad.
$552 in progress.
A drunken worker is sitting on the boss's desk, shaking a grenade in his hand. This thing's broken. I did everything right. I pulled the pin and threw it and ducked for cover. What am I forgetting? Just wondering if Guildenstern. But here you go. Let me try.
557 complete.
The worker hands her grenade to the cop, and it turns out to be a practice grenade. The cop then arrested the would-be bomber. There we go. Some Viscay. Yeah, let's go, as I said, let's give you Pip and everything, and then we'll think about where we specialise you, I think. We've got robbery. A large elderly man with an axe is demanding that the shop owner empty the cash register. Elderly man. I don't think I'll take the sniper. I'll take the sniper. Let's see. Yeah, let's send Spurlock, Birch, and Rockman. This one. Spurlock's okay to send as long as you're sending her out with guys who are more skilled than her. A very thin guy is banging a baseball bat on the glass case where the pastries are laid out. The saleswoman's trying to calm him down. We'll bake some more tomorrow. The peaches are still in stock. Probably a stealth approach. Who would be good to do it with? I mean, probably Randon. He's actually the lowest score guy here as well, but he is pretty good in stealth. So
518 complete.
Cop managed to sneak up on the guy and arrest him. Now he'll have to be content with prison baking. Dun dun dun. Okay, I might give you the extra point in stealth there. Yeah, so let's give you a Pip in strength. Atkins, Nash. Well, it was quite some idea to shelter rabid dogs at the station. Jessica just wanted to pet the mongrel, but the wild beast bit his... Jessica? But the wild beast bit his arm to clear up to the elbow, and then it turned out that the thing was also frothing mad. Jessica died in the hospital today. When did the life of a good cop become no more important than a couple of flea bags? Oh, she's going to be disloyal, isn't she? No? Who's Jessica? Oh, what did it say his? That's a shame. I like Shiny. Yeah, she was a good cop. I thought maybe they just got injured. I didn't realise that it would literally kill someone. Yikes. Come on, move, yells the robber and plunges his axe deep into the counter. It turns out the seller was stalling for a reason. He had his own axe hidden under the register. The clerk grabbed his weapon and made it clear he wasn't going to hand over 1 cent. Which is the Battle of the Sharpwood Vikings. I guess we shoot the robber. Yeah, who's got the best shooting? Yeah, I mean, they're tied, aren't they? Birch.
552 complete.
The cop shoots the robber in the chest and he dies instantly. The shopkeep then places his axe back under the counter and continues to serve customers. Cold as ice. I'll give you a point of shooting as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Shiny's dead! Okay, organise a ceremony. First death. First cop death in the game. Which is quite a stark contrast to the previous game. I like that they...
Code I.
It's the wrong way to say it, but I like that they can actually get injured as opposed to just being killed. Like, you lose them for a few days, but then they come back. I like that. So we're losing a lot less people that way. Okay, so we want... a smart cop on the case. Probably not Penkin. Radian, though. Why don't you go take care of that? She was a loyal cop as well. They're all loyal on today, actually, aren't they? I don't have that many disloyal ones. Oh, well. We should have quite a lot of tabs left to... hire someone new. Might get someone good. Let's have a look what he got. Interrogated some of the witness, prepared a preliminary report. We'll have a look, because then we'll kind of decide where we spend our efforts next time. An unknown assailant brutally beat Eli Oliverson. Emery Benici, schoolboy. We like to play football in the stadium after school. In winter it's even better. The snow makes the ground soft. In the summer it's more like playing on granite. Everything was fine until we accidentally hit this evil old dude with the ball. He was talking with Eli at the entrance, and Lenny, my friend, threw the ball right at the old man's head. Well, Grandpa got shaken up, dropped some little bags on the ground, and quickly picked them up again. Then he yelled at us, said that if we didn't get out of there right now, he'd stick his cane up our butts. Well, of course, we just started to laugh, but he took out this pistol-looking thing and shot Lenny. Lenny started to twitch like he was electrocuted. Looked like he even pissed his pants. Okay, sounds like a taser. So anyway, we all ran away. Lenny wouldn't talk to us for a week because we just left him there, although he never told us what happened to him. Don't like to go to the stadium so much anymore. Don't want to run into that psycho old man. Okay. So what's the relevance to Eli? Okay. Next to the battered man were found torn bags of marijuana and several torn-up joints trampled into the ground. Herschel Ferd, former football coach. The old stadium used to be the place to be. Oh, yeah. That was back when the factory was still open. We shipped abacuses across the whole country. I guess that's why there's an abacus statue. Maybe that's what the town was known for. The whole city worked in 3 shifts. Back then, Mr. Clembers, the plant manager, God rest his soul, he built the stadium and even got us a football team. When we won the pennant back in '61, he personally handed me this watch and shook my hand and said real friendly that the victory belonged to the coach. And now look at it, all ruin and desolation. Well, I confess, I sometimes come up here in the evenings with a bottle remembering our victories. And that guy who got beat up, I've seen him here before. He hangs around by the entrance, pushing weed or pills. He's had problems with folks before, probably because he works alone. That night I saw someone running after him. These old eyes didn't see much of what he looked like. I only saw how his hair blew around in the wind like Maradona's. And he was quick too. I noticed that out of habit. Looked like the guy trained. Okay, so he was a drug pusher, Eli. Okay. I think the old angry homeless guy, I think he was probably more like a customer than anything. Medical expert. The victim has his front teeth knocked out, his nose and jaw are broken, and his left cheek is fractured. The wound on the back of his head could have been inflicted by a solid metal object or from an ordinary fall. Traces of urine are found on the victim's face and clothes. So it could be the taser, that could be a red herring. Oh, he's not dead. It was an attack. It wasn't a murder. Oh, okay. I'm at the sports stadium every evening. Ask anyone. I do push-ups, I run, I shadowbox, I take good care of myself. Who beat me up? Fuck if I know. After all those blows to the head, I can't even tell left from right. Yeah, I think they got me from behind. I'd accept an honest fight from whoever wanted to try me, but when a dude comes at you with brass knuckles, it's not exactly an honest fight. Not that I can even remember that, it's just what the doctor told me. Alright, okay. So we've got a grey-haired man or a long-haired guy. I don't think it's him. But all I've got here is this. I think it's long-haired guy. The Maradona comment, I mean, this guy doesn't have long hair. He's spitting on the face. He's not peeing on him. Eli notices him here and tries to escape, whereas he didn't notice anyone. So I think it's got to be long-haired guy that we're looking for here. That's end of the day. I just checked the time of the video. I think that might be it for this episode, because sometimes the shifts can run along. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, God, look at these guys. Look at these dorks. I'm going to take Chapman, though, because although he's only a 400 score, he's got everything maxed out. Now, he's not loyal, and he's an alky, but certainly with the alky stuff, we can fix him. So I think we'll take... I don't see much point taking these guys, but we'll take Chapman, and we'll at least get him off the booze. And take a couple of shockers and a taser. And that's going to be it. Okay, who's coming in tomorrow? Hodges, Age, Eliev, Potts, Stockman, Rosenkrantz, Adkins, Guzman, Marshall, Masuka, Fletcher, Clumsy, Woolbag, Rockman, Belmont, Birch, Aranovich, Chapman, Dimmers, Brady? Yeah, he's coming in. Jacob, Horseman's... I'll leave him be. Meridian's very tired. Brandon, French, Galahad, Chelmicky, Guildenstern, Penkin, Percy, Ferretti. 29 out of 33 cops. That's pretty good. That's pretty good going. Let's take it.
Did something happen?
I saw the file. Captain Carter's murder. So that's how it was.
Everything points to this, Lily. Everything points to this, and we have no reason to doubt that...
You've no reason to doubt. I have no reason to doubt. You're a cop, a very experienced cop. Much more experienced than I am. You have captured hundreds of criminals. You are a professional. You conduct an investigation. You've assembled all the facts. You wrote a report. You did a great job. You did a great job. You did everything right. What is there to doubt?
I think she knows, but she wants him to know that she knows, but she doesn't feel empowered enough to to flat out accuse him of it or take him on at all. It's a very sad dynamic, all in honesty. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know your thoughts on the raid and the shift. I think it pretty much went okay, apart from the officer getting killed by a rabid dog. I knew there would be consequences for taking those dogs in, but A, I was never going to leave the dogs to freeze to death in the cold, and B, I thought that there would be an injury or a couple of injuries tops. So I didn't. If I'd known an officer would die, I probably wouldn't have done it anyway. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that anyway. Was it a bit harsh? It feels a bit harsh. But let me know, as I said. Big thank you to channel members as well for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. Continues to be hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to these videos and videos in the other series that I put out, that'd be awesome. But thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.